Welcome to the French Drayman channel. I'm Robert Sherwood, your host, and I want to talk about blind inlets. How we use blind inlets with our system. There's no maintenance with our blind inlets. The reason why we put blind inlets in is because our fabric has a bunch of holes punched in it. And until all the grass roots grow through those holes, so that through capillary action and gravity, the water's fed into our drainage system, it's good to have a couple of these blind inlets placed where you have collection areas that you already know are low, what we call potholes in the yard. You go ahead and you install your blind inlet right on top of the fabric, and you just go ahead and tamp the sod that you cut off back around it, and you don't have to do any maintenance. The idea is to let the grass grow over it. As the grass slowly grows into the blind inlet and the roots go down through the fabric, the drain is going to work better and better and better. So the only reason we recommend blind inlets in those potholes is because until the grass roots find their way through the fabric, your drain will not work its best. So meanwhile, these blind inlets will let the water freely flow. Once they get silted up, they do slow, but by that time the grass is already growing over them. Stone is 99% compacted as soon as you put it in. That's a fact. There's no settling with stone. That's why our systems don't settle. We don't have to worry about settling because we put in so much stone. When you're dealing with a contractor who's going to cheat you on stone and he's going to put the dirt back in on top, a lot of it, you're going to get a lot of settling. You're going to know right away that this contractor didn't give you very much stone. Now, another piece of advice, pack underneath the sidewalks with stone, not dirt. If you pack it in really good with the stone, again, stone is 99% compacted. You don't have to worry about any settling, so the sidewalk won't crack or settle in the area that we went under it. All right, we have 200 feet of the Baughman high octane, and we're running it in our French drain system. We got a branch off the main, so we're grabbing up water that was getting in that basement window. Now remember, contractors and homeowners, DIYers, the bigger the stone, the less you have to buy. So when you price stone out and you say, oh, okay, that larger stone is more money, because it is, but I'm telling you, as a guy that's putting this stuff in the ground every day, I could buy a train of this stone and do more yard drains with it than I can if it's like only a ½ inch or 3/4. And I'm giving the homeowner a better drain because the water is going to flow through these big cobblestones. Round rock, big round rock leaves giant voids for water to move through. So you're giving yourself a better drain using the larger stone. Yes, the larger stone is more money, but you use less of it. It fills the trench quicker. It has more void than the smaller stone. More void means you're moving more water. What is iron ochre? Iron ochre is when an iron bacteria meets with iron in the dirt. It turns into a jelly. So when you're digging out your drain system, and we preach, do not leave any water behind. Have a flat, smooth surface at the very bottom of your trench. That's because we don't want any of the water to be laying in the pipe. For iron ochre to occur, you have to have water, air, the iron in the dirt, and the iron bacteria. That's what makes iron ochre. We preach, be really, really vigilant to make sure that you don't hold water in your trench. So when you dig your trench and you think it's flat, you flood it. You go ahead and turn the garden hose on and you flood it with water. So you can see if you got some bellies in that trench and you need to knock down maybe some high spots. Now here's some iron ock in my hand. You can see how it's just this orange, best way to describe it is like a jelly. If you have water laying in your French drain all the time, and you have iron in the dirt, and you have this iron bacteria, air, water, iron, and iron bacteria meet and create this jelly, and it plugs systems completely. The only way you can prevent it is to take one of the ingredients away. And all the years that I've been doing drainage, I just found build them so they don't hold any water. Now, our sump systems hold water, of course. So what we recommend in that case, to take a power wash and just power wash the iron ock buildup, and you have your sump pump in the bottom of this. So as you're power washing it and the water level goes up in the sump, it's just going to turn on and it's going to wash it all away. So it's that simple. It's that easy. We'll take the mystery out of it. How to prevent it? You take air and dry out your system. Build a quad pack so you don't leave water behind. That's how you prevent it. What is the solution? There is none. Not to date. At the time this video was made, there is no solution for it. So you have to be smart about how you build your drain systems. If you know iron ock is in the area, make sure you're vigilant and you don't leave water behind. All right, everybody, until the next video.